It's fucking crazy, to tell you the truth. You want to hear this? Memet spent 24 hours in Los Angeles with Tom Arnold at his house.
I mean, I really was with him from like sleeping to sleeping, a full, complete 24 hours in the world of Tom Arnold. And it was really interesting.
So the first thing Memet noticed in his report on Tom Arnold, not only does he have a tiny house, but he's got a tiny front yard that's completely covered with Christmas trees. And Memet sent me a picture of this. It's pretty wild.
Yes, you do notice that Tom not only is the only house decorated for Christmas in his neighborhood, but it's decorated months early, and literally, I mean, there's dozens and dozens of full-size Christmas trees in his yard.
Yeah, look at the picture.
Wow.
Yeah. Look at
That's amazing.
Even Santa Claus thinks that's tacky. I should play you the clip of them counting the Christmas trees, though. Here you go.
For the radio audience, it's not a huge front yard.
No, it's small.
Would you mind just doing a count off of how many full-size Christmas trees you have in your front yard here?
Let's see. 1, 2, I'll just do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There's 19. Then you go over here, 20, 21. I think there's 21. One's down, so that's 22. Then I got this reindeer. They were driving around and somebody was selling 23, 24. There's 24.
Yeah, I mean, there's a big plastic reindeer on there, too. And the trees are like different colors and, you know.
Yeah.
Multiple reindeers, multiple Santas, multiple ethnicities of Santas. Anything you could possibly imagine is in that front yard.
Tom usually exercises, and it causes a lot of friction with his neighbor. Memet says Tom is a super nice person, but the next-door neighbor hates him. Their homes are only a few feet apart, and they get into text arguments over noise from Tom's house.
Very passive-aggressive text arguments. Tom was, like, reading me some of her text, and she complains because his elliptical doesn't fit inside the house. The house is too small, so he has this elliptical on his front yard with these giant turbofans, and she sends him these angry texts that the turbofans and the grunting and the loud breathing interrupt her Zoom meetings because she works from home. Tom is doing his exercise on the elliptical.
What is this elliptical? It looks like a big giant
like
fan
a
on it.
turbo of a plane.
He sweats a lot, so he sets up 2 enormous fans to blow right in his face, even though he's outside.
Wow.
The turbo fans are going. He's right next to the neighbor's home. It is a little difficult to hear myself talking into the microphone, but he is doing his thing.
The afternoon Memet came to visit him, Tom was shooting a hot dog commercial for social media. Tom Arnold is an official spokesman for Hot Dog Wally's Hot Dogs. Tom walked around trying to get people excited to see him handing out free hot dogs for the commercial.
If anybody wants free hot dogs, come right over here. Free hot dogs. It's me, Tom Arnold. We're giving away free hot dogs. We have free hot dogs. I'm Tom Arnold, of course. Free hot dogs. Don't get too excited.
Nobody wanted the hot dog, huh? Did anybody come over?
It took a while. I think there is something concerning to families when a random guy is walking around offering
but it's Tom Arnold.
Playground. Well, it took them a while to realize that and get excited.
Tom perused his social media. He loves Twitter. Memet asked to see who Tom follows and found some surprising accounts on Tom Arnold's Twitter.
Okay.
Maureen McCormick, that's from the Brady Bunch. She's actually very good on here. And then there's some political folks. Chris Christie, because he was bagging on Trump. Sheryl Crow, she's a classic. Yep. Brad Drescher, that's the head of our union.
Okay, I see. Yeah, I see. Israeli Defense Forces, Lesbian World, Joe Biden, Adorable Dream Girls, 18 and over, Threesome MILF, Orgy Teen, BDSM, Bondage, Tribbling. What is tribbling?
I don't know.
Tribbling is when 2 women rub their vaginas together until they come.
Is that what it is?
I learned that on that trip. Yes. I wasn't sure. I'm not sure if Tom knows you can see who you follow, but he told me he doesn't know how to use YouPorn or anything like that. So he exclusively jerks off on Twitter.
Wow.
And he's into
Good for
BDSM, huh?
I guess.
Who isn't?
Yeah, well, he also told me he hasn't been laid in 7 years, so I think it's
You're
lot
kidding.
of Twitter time. Yeah. Well, his assistant told me, and I guess it makes sense, Tom doesn't really, he doesn't do the hookup thing. Once he's with someone, he marries them. So I
Right.
think he's just laying low for the time.
You know
being.
what? Better he not get laid. Just jerk off. Because
Right.
he can't afford another divorce. Anyway, so it was finally time for Tom Arnold to go to bed. And like we said, Memet stayed with him for 24 hours. He was open to letting us do anything. He's a great guy, even tucking him in. And here's Memet tucking in Tom Arnold, believe it or not.
All right, Tom. It seems like you're kind of winding your day down. You just climbed into bed.
Well, it's been a fun day, buddy, but I got to crash.
Hey, it's 24 hours with Tom Arnold. Do you mind if I just stay here until you fall asleep?
So you'll be here all night or just...
I'll just make sure you fall asleep and then I'll sleep
that's
out.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, take care of me. And if I stop breathing, it's always good to have somebody here. That's something I miss, having someone define my body. Don't worry too much, but I'm going to go to sleep.
Okay. Good night, Tom.
Thank you, buddy.
And Memet, true to form, he literally laid next to Tom until Tom fell asleep. And we can prove
Wow.
it, too. Yeah, here's Tom sleeping while Memet is recording him.
Okay, Tom has officially fallen asleep, so I think I'm gonna call this a day. Goodbye, Tom.
Wow. Good
Oh,
job.
my goodness.
I couldn't have asked for a better subject. Again, these things are only as good as how open the person is.
Unbelievable. Well, what an exclusive. Look who it is, Tom Arnold impersonator, who wants to talk to us. Tom Arnold impersonator wants to talk about his time with Memet. And by the way, Tom, I didn't even know where to start. You're selling hot dogs for Hot Dog Wallies, huh?
Well, yeah, Howard. Okay, listen. You might not know this, okay, but I'm kind of a big deal in the world of alternative meats. I just signed. I know. Hear me out here. I signed a huge sponsorship deal with Tuna of the Sky. That's canned pigeon meat. Now, listen. Here's what I got. $200 cash. That's in my pocket, and all the free beaks that I could eat.
By the way, some of the people you follow on Twitter were a little surprising. Political accounts or porn. It's like either or, politics or porn. That's your thing.
Oh, well, sure. I mean, I like to stay on top of the news. I follow John Oliver, Anderson Cooper, Feet Fuckers, CNN, sloppy hentai titties. I think it's important to keep up with the news, or if an OnlyFans girl films herself farting on a cake. I want to know what's going on.
You know what? This is why I love you, because you're so open and honest. So few people are. And hey, but there is one thing I hate. I don't want noisy neighbors. I mean, Tom, please keep the noise down when you work out, okay?
When I work, okay, Howard. My exercise bike, it's not that loud. Here, listen, I'm going to get on the bike. What? You won't even hear a thing. Listen to this. Here we go. All right, here we go.
I'm hearing something.
I'm working up a sweat.
Yeah, that's
I'm feeling
loud.
the burn, Howard.
I think it's loud.
What's that?
I say it's loud.
I can't. Speak up, buddy.
All right. I got to go.
Oh, my
Wow.
God.
All right. Thank you.
I got to take a nap.
All right.
Hey,
You go ahead.
Howard, would you mind
Thank you.
tucking me in so I can
I'll
catch
tuck you in.
these?
Sure. I'll tuck you in.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. I got sleep apnea. I get night terrors about my exes, so it's easier to sleep with a spotter. Okay.
All right. Good
Good
night.
night, buddy.
All right. There you go. Well, there he is, Tom Arnold, my exclusive, a Tom Arnold
Well, he
impersonator.
drops right off. He doesn't have
Right.
trouble falling asleep.
That's right.
Oh God, the bitch.
He talks in his sleep, huh? All right. There you go. Tom Arnold impersonator and the real Tom Arnold as well. And Memet, congratulations on an exclusive with Tom Arnold, who I always enjoy.
Amazing.
And I like his honesty.